are the same kind of mechanics that the boss.
I wonder who's gonna pull
So that charge.
All right.
That's the same type of charge the boss.
We're gonna watch this
Yeah.
together, chat.
Go into the
And we gotta learn what the next boss is gonna do to my feet. I don't actually know. Go find out.
Can't wait to be called come.
The dingus charge.
What's this boss gonna do to me? Is he gonna touch me?
Hey there, this is your pal Pally, and welcome back to Get a
Hi,
Raid.
Pally.
Warlords of Draenor beta testing continues on with some more heroic mode bosses, namely 2 in 1. They are the twin Ogron, Pol, and Phemos. Unlike most dual bosses or council-style fights, these bosses do not share a health pool, so you do have to decide which one of these ugly mugs you want to take down first. There's much to this fight, and of course, as always,
already a lot of
encounters
fire.
can change from the time beta is conducted until it is live. The basic mechanics of this fight have to do with two things:
Fire
the boss's
everywhere?
energy bars and the distance the bosses are apart. The bosses will start with energy that is offset, at least it was in testing. Phemos had almost 100 energy to start, and Pol started with just a little energy. This guaranteed some things would happen on the Pol, and their abilities would be offset to start. We'll get more into that as we describe their individual mechanics,
What they do?
but for now, just know that whenever one of the Ogron reaches 33 energy, they will do a special weapon attack. When they reach 66 energy, they will do some kind of shout attack. And then at 100 energy, they will do a big AoE type raid attack. The other big mechanic to note is that as you drag the Ogron apart from each other, they will receive a haste boost, allowing their casting time to decrease and reduce the amount of time you have to react to things. So for the most part, you want the
don't care
twins
about
to be together.
I don't care.
It's
I'm
not
tanking.
always possible, as you'll
not
see
relevant.
soon, but this sort of prevents you from just separating them the entire fight. So back to their energy attacks. Let's go through those, and then talk about sequencing and strategy. Pol's weapon attack is fairly simple. He will basically charge someone who is a distant target. If you are hit with him charging, you'll be knocked back and take a chunk of damage. For the most part, he telegraphs this so you can avoid it. I even think that the target of the charge can avoid it too. Pol's shout is fairly simple. He will just do an interrupting shout, which does some light damage, and interrupts any spellcasting for 6 seconds. Probably want to not be casting anything before he does this at 66 energy. Lastly, Pol's AoE move is to pulverize the ground 3 times. The pulverizes are different and go out in this kind of sequence. First, he'll do a light bit of damage to everyone and in an area 3 yards around players. Just can't be all stacked on each other, or this will smack your raid around. Then his second pulverize drops some of the ceiling down in an 8-yard area around some of your raid members.
Okay.
Again, you should be able to avoid this as a graphic precedes it on the ground for the most part. Lastly, he'll do a big pulverize that hits the whole raid for some decent damage that will do less the further away you are from the center of it. Try to be out of this one for sure. That's it for Pol. Next up, we'll do Phemos. His weapon attack is a fairly simple whirlwind, but pay attention to this one, as it has a tank-type mechanic built into it.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll go over it more when talking about the other tank debuffs.
That fire's ridiculous.
But for now, just don't get hit by the big old whirlwind. Phemos' shout is interesting and called Enfeebling Roar.
Everyone's
This
dying.
does some damage, but more interestingly, it will give everyone hit by it within 20 yards a debuff. It will increase your damage taken for a period of time. And I can't
cute.
give you specific numbers because the debuff's intensity and duration are all calculated by how many people got hit by it. So you'll see me get hit with it and have a 31-second debuff that increases my damage taken by 31%. It basically splits a 300% debuff with 300-second duration to everyone hit. Finally, Phemos' raid-wide move is one that will keep you on your toes. It's called Quake, and will do some light damage for a while, but more importantly, he'll throw some weapons down, and fire waves will spawn from these weapons.
I did notice that.
They'll
I
move
noticed the
and
fire.
twist and cross, and you'll find it hard to avoid. For the most part, don't stand in fire applies here. If you get into the fire, it will give you a stacking dot that hurts a little, maybe 10 to 12k a tick for a few stacks. That's not too bad, but it's all avoidable, so do your best. So that's it for the big mechanics. But let's talk tanks for a bit.
I don't give a fuck about
Both
tanks.
bosses have a
I
big
don't
tank
give a
hit.
fuck! Alright.
Oh, she bobbled. It's over. It's over. CC something in the back, please. Somebody CC something.
I'm CCing far guy. Don't fuck it.
Oh, good. We're good. Woo!
Oh no.
Fucking paladin there. God. Fucking noob.
So
Fucking
random.
noob.
Just get tossed everywhere. Shut your face.
I
I don't got no
just want to see
disengage.
if I got this. This fight's
Oh, it's
basically
famous.
avoid fire, avoid
Yep.
the roof falling on you, and
It really just looks
stack
like don't
when
stand
the
and
shaft goes
shit.
out.
The fight.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
So it's kind of.
I've just seen a lot of people not move for shit, and yeah.
I'm just gonna follow people.
It's
Slash
really
follow,
just don't
cast,
stand
cast.
and shit the fight. Like, I just watched the video and there doesn't seem to be a whole lot other than don't stand and shit that's bad.
Follow the swinging bell.
Hey, did you see that? You remember when Dovey first bought and played Udyr, Jesse?
Yeah.
That's how good that bubble was from love.
It was instant, alright.
Sure.
I didn't take any damage.
We've got a true hunter and a true paladin. Except for Psycho. We have 4 paladins in here, Jesus. Not a single mage or rogue.
I just like having another warrior that interrupts.
I like not having rogues here because if that axe drops off here, it's mine. Gimme.
Well, see, if we had a rogue, we would have smoke bomb, which is really good.
I
Because the
can get on my
warriors don't
rogue.
give us any.
Or if we had a warrior worth a damn, we'd have rallying
Right?
Hey,
You know, we'd
you
actually
want to
have
make
a...
arms
You know, if
not
the spec
suck
was
balls?
worth
Too bad that
Hey,
spec's
if
so
you want to
fucking
make that
garbage.
spec not suck ass, I will gladly give you rallying cry.
Yeah, Fury for fucking life. Too bad it's fucking terrible.
Dude, Fury is
That
fun,
4% crit
but
chance?
it's bad.
I'm stuck out of spec.
I just want to
Ah.
not crit on my raging blood or my fucking bloodthirst like 8 times in a row and just be useless and give you
Just do,
rally.
like,
Even though it's got like a
7K DPS.
75% crit chance, you know.
Archie, can you put a marker by diamond over here?
I came into this expansion with a 56% chance to crit.
That's like the end of every expansion, though.
Leroy.
Yeah.
It's kinda
Well, I mean, you
just
go
the
into it with
story of
57%,
Fury.
and then like what? Bloodthirst has like an extra 20% chance to crit, right?
It's 30, but still, you need to
30.
be able
One
to
over
crit
here.
at
It
least
doubles.
30%, and then you would still not crit with it.
You need a 50.
Archie,
Didn't
and
Chip
put
say
one
you
over
need a
here?
50% crit chance to eliminate RNG?
Yeah, it's double.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you
Marker
could live with
over
like
here.
a 40, but...
And then where they're standing,
Yeah.
between the guys, put a marker over there.
It doesn't get comfortable until you hit like 35%.
Yeah, exactly. And even then, RNG
No, where they are saying, where the bosses are.
Okay.
Are they gonna be tanked
Right
on top of
between
each
them.
other the whole time?
As much as
Okay,
we can, yeah.
so
Prepare to glyph and
basically
cleave.
when you guys
Silence!
tank
She's
this,
talking.
when you tank this, the tank that is gonna
Please
tank
don't
the boss that
explain
does
this
the
for
whirlwind,
45 minutes,
5 seconds
woman.
before he does a whirlwind, you're gonna want to pull it to green, okay? So that he won't whirlwind all over the melee. So that is Femus. So he is the beige looking one. So whichever tank is on Femus, 5 seconds before the whirlwind, you're going to pull him to triangle. Otherwise, pull is going to be tanked on diamond in that area right there. Don't go too much into the nook there, or else the ranged DPS that are standing on the circle over there won't be able to DPS. The reason why we're going to stand over there is because in between the pillars, when he does his charge, he's going to look towards the ranged and healers, and you're going to move in towards the nook, so just inwards. So then that way,
There's
you won't
5
get hit by the
hours of
charge, and then
explanation.
once he charges past, we
You guys
just
ready?
move back over and continue to DPS the bot. Melee, if you want, there's 2 different ways you guys can do this. You guys could just stay on pole and just keep DPSing him in the corner there, or you guys can be on Femus and then switch to pole when he pulls the boss away over to Trent. You guys can make that decision there. So the differences that happen during this fight is Femus does his whirlwind, so the boss is going to be moved. When he is doing whirlwind, Pole does a weapon attack. Basically what he does is he drops his 2 weapons, kind of sort of in the middle of the room, and fire is going to start coming out of their little firewalls. They go everywhere. You just got to kind of move in and out of them, and don't worry about your DPS during this time. It's keep yourself alive time. So really important to make sure you're doing that. That's around 33 energy. So the bosses run on an energy bar. So 33 they do those 2 moves. At 66 the next 2 moves are shout moves. So shout move from Pole is called an interrupting shout. Basically when he's doing it, stop casting. So we'll just call it out, don't cast. We want to stay stacked together on the circle area because during enfeebling roar he's going to do mass damage to the raid. So you kind of want to face the boss towards the raid at that point so that we all get the damage, not just the tank, okay?
Please.
It's just easier to heal through that. At 100 energy, they're going to do 2 different types of let's see here, pulverize, which is the ground pound. So you basically, the first one is
She's
kind of
literally
a
just reading the dungeon
chart,
journal. I mean,
light damage, and then
any
there's
of
going
us
to be
can do
circles
that.
on the ground. Don't stand in them. Then there's going to be a really big circle on the ground.
Look.
You can use a
Oh, I
roar
found her
or
entire
speed
explanation.
boost and get out of it. The
Look
further
at this,
you're
it's
away from the circle,
amazing.
the less damage you take from.
Look what I found, guys.
Other than that, that's
How to
about
play.
it. So
How to play.
move out of fire when it's
How to
happening.
play.
Because the boss is
How
at,
to play.
you can see Femus is at 100%. He's gonna do his move first, which is called Quake. That's the fire. So you want to make sure that you're moving in and out of fire, and then after that happens, they're gonna go through their single moves and so on and so forth. Don't stand in ground stuff. Stack for enfeebling roars. Don't cast during interrupting shout. Don't stand in whirlwind melee. Make sure you pull the boss away from it at that time. The reason why you tank them together is because they have a haste buff. If they're together, their haste is low. When they're apart, they will hit harder and faster.
We done?
So they're both going to be tanked at purple, and then
Here we
when
go.
the tan one does his whirlwind, we have to pull it over to green and then pull it back after the whirlwind's over.
Exactly.
But
Yo,
then
yo.
we just sit and eat the whirlwind as a tank?
Well,
Sort
kind of. Yeah. You can, I think when he starts
This
his
is full
whirlwind,
of
you can
amazing
kind of be
info,
moving
like
away
don't
from
stand
him,
in fire
and
and
then
hit bosses.
just make sure you use a cooldown on yourself if you outrange the healers when you're doing it. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna
but
solve
yeah,
this
that's
right.
the idea. Does anyone have any questions? And yeah, I have a notebook. I'm a dork. So don't make fun of me.
We're like page turn.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Our guild leader has spreadsheets, so we're equal.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie, but carry.
Don't stand in shit! Hit boss!
Here you go, tank.
Win!
Oh,
Roll
cool.
on
So now you have a
loot!
gateway.
This guy
Yeah,
dropped
yeah.
shit. I already rolled. I don't want to roll
As
again.
for lust, there's
I'm ready,
you guys
I'm
can
so
decide
ready.
on when
I'm
you
so
want to
ready.
lust.
I'm
You can
so
lust at the
ready.
very beginning.
Save for the end.
The only thing with lusting in the very beginning is that the fire is going to happen soon. So then you're going to be kind of wasting because people are going to be deking in and out of fire. So you could wait until after
Hold on,
the
does
lust,
he have
after the fire is
73
gone. But you
million
got to make
health?
sure that we watch for the enfeebling roar, which is the
Yeet.
thing that does lots of damage, and the shout, which is going to interrupt us. I think I can devotion aura during that so that it won't stop your casting, but we can see.
Ooh.
Which
Yeah.
ability is it?
Yeah, you can
And-
use devotional aura. Anything that makes you immune to silence stops that
Perfect.
disrupting.
So then I'll do the Devo aura for the first one, as well as if we can have a fox during the first fire, you guys can continue deep seeing through that shit. That's about it.
Sounds good. Sounds easy. Alright, let's give it a shot. Everybody ready?
Yep.
It says Interprety is not ready.
I am now. I was discussing with Teak who I was taking.
I'm tanking. Shaman tank.
Alright, you pull.
All right, let's go.
All right?
Hang on,
So
we're waiting
we're
on
just
two.
gonna hit pull.
Waiting on two.
Which tank is tanking Femus, the whirlwind boss?
Just gonna hit pull.
Oh, Interprety's taking Femus.
This isn't read
Okay,
as
thank
one of the Rings trilogy yet.
I was about to say, because you can block the shield, so Teak should probably. Alright, let's roll.
Yeah, because if I turn backwards, I'm screwed.
Hodor, Hodor,
Alright, here we go.
The strafe tank.
Hodor.
Right?
Well, yeah. But I have to go. But I have to go fast though.
God, that undertow.
Okay, here comes Quake. This is fire. Get ready to move.
Oh, Fox.
Fire bad, good.
Nice, bud. I'm good. Oh god.
How about that one?
Or what?
Beware. Take no.
He almost killed me.
Don't you let them do that. That's bad for you. If you die, you die.
If you bring Roar, make sure you turn him to us so then we all take.
Lag!
Pulverizing. Remember to not hit the circle. Get hit by. Alright, guys.
Piv. Better.
Good. Quake's coming.
Whirlwind totally off.
Don't get hit by. Can you trank about?
I already tranked the earlier one.
I got it.
That's just a ass little fucking setup with the fire here.
Yeah, you guys gotta avoid fire a lot better. So many people were taking damage the first time we did that.
Casting shadow.
That fire is like literally the only mechanic that matters.
Pulverizes in 10 seconds. Turn him to us if you leave. Get out of the big. Watch this.
Trying to minimize damage taken there because we got some people down already. Well, I got to a big distance and charge back in.
Move into the. Quake's coming. Get ready to move.
How exactly does this fire work?
It just kind of goes
It just
everywhere
swerves.
ever.
Puts a big
This
debuff
shit's
on
so-
you that stacks up. Yeah. And it just goes great.
They fucking like they curve. They fucking
Usually I-
curve.
I don't have to.
Just save late because. Alright, wipe it in. Let's get another time.
Oh, they share a health bar.
Is
Ah, I
everyone
see.
seeing how the fire?
No,
It goes out
I'm
in
still
like,
confused as fuck by that.
You know on Iron Docks how those fire waves kind of go straight out? In like two different angles? Think of it like that.
Yeah, but they don't like
So the
turn and
fire
shit.
walls-
They like they
Yeah, so
spiral
basically you
out
gotta
from the weapon.
deke in between. Yeah.
Iron
You
Dogs.
just gotta deke in
There's no fire
between
in there.
them.
Dog!
Dog's the boss with the blood bubble, and the fucking dude, like the big dude shoots like 2 little waves of fire that go straight to a target, and that's it.
Oh, I've never
Yeah,
seen
but you can kind of like deke in between
How do you
those
like
two.
that?
So you,
Explain it again.
same thing.
Okay, so you can cut between them and just be good to go.
Yeah, so with these fires,
It's just hard to tell which
there
way
are
they're
openings in
curving as
between,
they
so
come
kind
out.
of like S-curve around them and whatnot. Use your speed boost.
Gotcha.
Most classes have speed boosts around, in between, and back out. So like if you stay on circle until the wall comes to us, I'm running back towards where those people that are alive right now are, and then I'm going through the area that's safe and coming back to circle. Like a big infinity kind of movement.
Big infinity. I'm gonna zoom way the fuck out for this. I'm gonna be like max zoom. I don't like max zoom. It's hard to see anything.
Okay, so let's just make this for the first fire.
I don't
You want to
even
just aura
max
it?
zoom on
Do the
this.
same thing, aura, trank ascendance.
No, saving
up,
auras
Monster
for
Dragon? How you
the roars, the shouts, so that we can heal through.
Oh, I just hot people up. I forgot about you guys. So, I seriously was just spamming rejuve, and it's like roar. I'm like, okay, alrighty.
Yeah, we could
Interrupt this.
set a see who wants to go first.
I mean, I could spam Riptide.
We'll do. Graham, you're on the first fire. Moose, do the second. Zico, do the third. Just so the paladins can run and cast. Just give them a few seconds to run and cast at least. So first fire, Arng. Second, Moose. Third, Echo. So. just
And
keep
do you
that in
guys
mind.
all have health stones? Because you can use those during your fire as well.
You can use Hellstones during a raid fight. Gasp!
No.
Well, people were dying, so clearly they weren't
Tip of the
using
day.
them.
I love the paladin.
Right?
So condescending.
You know, if you guys want, I could make a bunch of rockets and give some to everybody. It's a little extra damage.
Rocket starting is #1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
52K
50K from
though.
everybody.
Yeah.
And then it
Is
ticks
there
for
a
like 5K and 6.
feast? Does anyone have a feast? It's not just for paladins, it's for any caster class that wants to DPS while they're running, if they can
Oh.
DPS and not get hit by flame fire.
Making missiles. He's making
Let's see,
rockets,
that's
boys.
Paladins.
We gonna shoot some
Wait, wait.
missiles.
What's wrong with your paladin, Sue?
Ugh. You can use a health up for health. What the fuck?
Hey, you. I know
What's
you
up?
want to rock.
Sorry,
What?
I'm trying to tell Zico to use Fox.
Oh, my
What's wrong
soul.
with my paladin? I don't know, my paladin can cast a move just fine and go into this weird tree form. It's pretty cool.
Moose, where you at? You want some rockets?
I got some.
Okay. Chase, do you want a rocket? I know you do.
Just wondering who gave me a rocket.
Trying to s-
I have
It's
some.
like
You
the
take-
black market rocket salesman. I'll buy some rockets.
I have some.
Hey kid, you like rockets?
Repair expires in 17 seconds. Anyone needs a
I
repair?
don't know where you can get them. Mecha
Yeah.
blast.
I'll go one more attempt
No.
before I repair.
See you later, Mel Wonderlander.
So-
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, Cygnus, you want these rockets? You better take it. The first one's
That's why we're
free.
popping Fox, Zeke.
Cygnus ain't
But
taking
you
the
know,
rockets.
since
Who else
that
wants
thing's
rockets?
people there, just like, no, I can't say it.
Did
doesn't
anyone
need
die
that.
to anything that they weren't sure of how they could have lived through?
Yes, I
they're
stood
on a
in
different
fire.
realm.
Is that
Get rid of
bad?
them.
Other than that, I mean, like, the charge, everyone knows that they should go to the side so they
Oh
don't
my
get
god,
charged.
please, everything in this fight is extremely obvious. It's just not dying to stuff.
Cool.
Oh, he has the nuke.
Does that does that work on bosses?
No, I can't use it.
That'd
No.
be so fucking awesome.
What's the point then?
You can use it in PvP, although I think it does like half damage.
Trist used it on me. And a door.
Lol.
Are
Bubble.
we ready to go?
Nuke.
Actually
Let's
got
go
Nobody else
win
wants
games.
rockets? Heck, I'll use
We were
it.
waiting on the tank,
Yeah.
so we're good.
Let's go win
Everybody's ready?
games.
Archine, if you ever need a bubble to trank, I can pop you too.
It's cool.
We're gonna max range this business so I can see all this fire and stuff.
Hey kid, you wanna buy some meth? I mean rockets?
I fucking hate max range.
What?
Here we go.
I like math.
You can call me mesmerized. Yeah.
Wait,
Get ready to move.
Hey, don't you take my puns away from me. They're important.
Fire come.
Last bit of fire, guys. Get through.
And
Whirlwind needs
Get
to
him
go
out!
faster.
Get him out!
You hurt the other tank when you.
You hurt my feelings too.
Interrupting shut in 3 seconds.
oh, Teak, not your feelings.
You only got 3 of them.
That's lovely.
Even save control.
Right. In feeling roar, turn them to it.
Ow.
Pulverizing. Melee might want to move. Alright. Full set.
Whirlwind, go, go, go.
Get out.
Oh boy. I'm gonna feel this.
Do it again.
Ow.
He's totally not whirlwinding.
Totally not. It said it was.
It's off.
Quick, be careful. Shield charge.
This fire is just doing whatever the fuck it wants to do.
Warlock's gonna die.
Bye.
Let's go lost. Can we get that tank?
I don't even know what to do.
Interruption?
No.
You got mashed.
Gonna do an X interrupting. Or whatever.
Pulverize this cut. Don't stand. Get out
Oh
of
no.
Oh shit.
Oh no. It's on everything.
shield charge is coming. Quake coming. Watch her.
Popping cooldowns.
World. Cheater. Main world. Pulverize it.
It's a long ass fight.
Pretty sure the fungus dude is longer. Fight so long they give you extra mana.
Pretty sure that's all. Hey, it's every other one.
Wow.
How long on our back?
45 seconds.
Show's coming up.
Here comes the fire of pain.
AM.
Ugh. Let me go through here. That's cool there, buddy. This way. And back this way. And then oh shit!
I've been in for a very long time.
Out of range.
And then everything's gonna coalesce on my. Oh, I'm going down.
I'm gonna
This
try.
is the end of my life. Never forget.
Pulls up.
Squiddish 2014, 2014.
Oh, fuck you, game.
Oh,
Fuck
I saw
you,
that.
game.
I'm up.
Yep. You weren't even in it.
Yes. Nope.
What killed you?
He didn't die. He just got his trank interrupted.
I told you you could have asked for a bubble.
I would thought I was out of it.
I got hit by 2 and I thought I was out too.
It's bigger than what the circle shows.
Picking Psycho.
I'm out of mana.
He just got 40k mana back, which should be.
I need to, so I can get mad.
Look,
you have AM?
you need a beacon of on.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Can you just never cast
this
Quake
box.
again, please?
Fuck it,
Pretty much
lust.
gonna be thrown out
See
with
what we got.
flags
Lust. See what we got.
Pulverize and fire. Guys, move for fight.
Fire back.
This is a little interesting.
I love anti-magic shop.
Don't stand the big.
Give me away! Give me away! Give me away! Okay.
Balls.
Oh no, please, no. Please. Okay, thank you.
I got tree form. I got trank in another minute, heart in another minute.
Do you have a mana? Because I would love one of them.
I'm at like 4k. But rejuve only costs 2k, so I'm good.
Still, I'll holy shock everyone. No big deal. Interesting.
Toss out Riptide. No big
This
deal.
is the fight that never ends. That goes on and on, my friends.
You guys are good, just-
started fighting it, not
Bring the
knowing what
fucking
it
noise.
was, and now they will be fighting it forever just because this is the fight that
So
never
good, I don't
ends.
care.
Oh my god.
Sounds
Drop
much
the
better
bass,
when you
boys.
don't.
Stay frosty.
DPS
It's
anymore.
not over yet.
I don't wanna do
Next
this.
round.
Shut the fuck up. Eat you.
No.
What?
Can't.
No! No fire! No more fire! We're done with the fire! Stop with the fire making!
Don't get hit by that. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. That's
Oh.
so large.
GG!
Sweet baby Jesus!
Good fucking job! Woo!
Well, it's good to be a tank.
Good job.
Oh my
This is the
god.
fight that
Oh.
never
Oh,
ends.
man. Them trinkets.
Is it?
So,
And
Drop
the
that
axe.
if you guys
The axe
died
did
to
drop.
fire
You
on
better
that,
give me that. You better give me that.
make sure you get better next time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Guys, give me that axe. I want my
Not a
better.
single
Man.
piece of loot from
Steal it
5
later.
rolls today. 5 rolls.
Gimme. Gimme.
That axe is
I
fucking
require
empty.
this.
17k, I'll
Don't wanna hear
fucking
this
take
nonsense.
it.
I think Mez is the only one that can use that, right?
Yes, give it to me. Screw you, sickness.
It's gotta go to Cygnus. Sorry, dude. He won all.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah.
I can finally use a better
This
weapon.
trinket goes to tanks. Sorry, Warriors. That's a tank
No,
trinket.
that's
I'm gonna
garbage
have to
for
give it to
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
mastery
between Jeff
increases
and T.
Gladiator's attack power, but I'd rather
By
have
like
better
what?
attack.
Fucking 1 per 1,000 points of mastery.
No, it's a good bit.
It's like nothing. It's below
So,
versatility.
are we gonna go to the next fight?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Where I can get loot?
Like it's percentage.
Yeah, you can
Increases
get
your
loot on
attack
this
power
one?
by
No,
percentage.
we're disbanding, guys. Friday.
Mez, it's literally worse than versatility. Like, it's awful.
You don't want to roll on that interpret?
You're literally worse than Hitler.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mez.
You know,
Alright, Godwin's Law,
to be
let's go there.
honest, back in
Congrats,
ICC,
Jeff.
a couple of my friends, they might have thought I was Hitler.
Straight murder.
Thus you died in the fire, get better.
Alright,
Be
let's
less
head
bad.
over there.
I don't know this fight either.
If you thought the fire on this fight was worse, you're gonna love the next fight. They just get harder and harder.
Hooray for fire. Let's go.
Somebody actually told me the next fight is easier than the
No, it's
previous
not.
ones.
No, it's not.
Who's ready for a 45-minute explanation?
Wait until you watch everyone fail, and then you'll say, no, it's not.
I gotta go make
As I
pee-pee.
flip through my book.
But if it's
I will be right
easier,
back.
you owe me a cookie.
I must urines.
Okay, you know
Shan,
what?
I'll be right back. I gotta go make
How
pee-pee.
about... Oh, I don't have any on me.
Make pee-pee so bad.
Second.
I'm gonna give you a dildo.
That's actually... I guess we'll roll DPS. That's actually one of my best slot trinkets, though. So I'm gonna roll with you guys.
I thought you were about to say we'll roll for the dildo. I was like, what are you talking about?
You gonna share? Hey.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
She's actually got a
Do
cookie.
you remember those cookies? Do you remember those cookies?
I'll take one, yeah.
Too bad you can't.
Mm.
You're on different servers.
Crossover. Yeah. But you know, if you transfer your character to our server, that was a
Oh
problem.
my god. That haste. My.
1337. Elite haste.
I only have 1367 haste, so that literally gives me almost 39% haste when I pop it.
Okay, so on this boss, do you see how he's standing in the middle there in some kind of like suppressed zone? That's basically his unactive phase. When he goes into this phase, he takes 50% more magic damage. So you're going to want to blow him up when he's in this phase. During phase 1, so his active phase, a lot of the range DPS won't do a lot of damage into him. Melee will probably do a lot more. So basically we're going to stack the ranged and the heals together, and the melee will be near the boss, and we're kind of going to move in a counterclockwise way around that circle. No one is going to stand in the middle where he is. You need to really make sure that you're not in the middle, especially when he goes into this
Does it
phase
say anything
while
that
he's
matters?
on his knee like this, because it's really important. He's going to give the first person that is close to him a buff. This buff does a lot of damage to you while you're taking it. It's called
Brownie.
caustic energy. So basically, myself and Chief will heal the tanks, and then we will focus heal the player that's specified to go take this buff. So we could use our 3 hunters, and then if we need a 4th person, we could probably grab one of the warlocks. So let's just say Moose was the first person. He is going to be the only person that goes into the center of the room to get that buff when he goes into the intermission phase. When he gets it, we're going to heal him up. He'll get the debuff, and then he'll be able to soak these green circles that drop around the area. So basically they're called overflowing energy, and they drop from the ceiling to the ground. When they hit the ground, they do AoE damage to the entire raid. So if you're not standing directly under it with that buff, everyone's going to take damage. So throughout the entire fight, we're going to have more than 1 drop. At some points we'll have 4 drop, and we may only have 3 soakers, so we're going to take damage from 1, so we'll have to use raid cooldowns for those. So there'll be a first one that drops. It's kind of light damage, no big deal. And then once we get a buff out, there'll be 3 that drop, or 2 that drop, sorry, and we'll get 1 covered and 1 not, so on and so forth. During the fight, the boss does different abilities.
1.5 million damage.
Expel magic fire. Basically, everyone is going to want to spread out. So when we start the fight, we're going to stack, and then as soon as fire is casted, we're going to spread. We either can stay spread for the beginning and then stack, but it needs to be called. Otherwise, if we're stacked, we're all going to blow ourselves up. The fire buff is dispellable, but if you dispel it off of somebody, it blows them up instantly. So basically, don't bother wasting mana on dispels. Just let it just blow up off of everybody when everyone's spread. If you dispel it early, it doesn't do as much damage to you, just so you know. Arcane magic is basically a tanking one you're going to want to watch for. So this is where you're going to be taunting tanks. When one tank that is tanking gets expel magic arcane, they are going to run away from the melee, not into the ranged group, and away from the other tank. You're going to have a pulsing arcane thing that comes out of your body, and you'll basically kill people if you're near them, so you want to move away, and the other tank will take it. Expel magic frost is a big frost orb that drops on the ground. Basically, if you're standing in it, you take slight damage from it, but it really slows your movement speed. So the moment it happens, you want to use speed boost or roar from one of the druids to get out of the frost. The last one that happens is pretty much the most healing intensive one, and that's Expel Magic's Shadow. Basically what it does is it gives everybody a shield that you need to heal off. So basically, like Malcroc, those shields, you had to heal them up, pretty much like that. You're going to heal it off and it's going to come off of everybody. It does damage to people, so you want to get them off. We can use cooldowns during these to help with them, and so on and so forth. So those are basically going to happen throughout the entire fight all the time. When he goes into intermission phase, this is where we're going to send in one of our hunters to select the buff, heal them up, and whatnot. While that is happening, basically there are going to be ads that come. These ads need to be tanked in these suppressed fields. During the regular part of the fight, the boss will target a player and target a suppressed field where they're standing. So if Diamond is targeted with the suppressed field, he's going to charge towards me wherever I was standing when he targeted me. So if he targeted me here, I'm just going to move to the left, and then the circle will be dropped where my last position was. If we are stacked, the raid all needs to move together to the left so we're not standing in the suppressed field. If we're spread out, we're going to have circles all over the room, and it's going to be a gigantic mess. This is why we want to keep our range together in a sense, so that we don't get circles everywhere. So make sure you stay with the marked players to keep the circles under control.
I had chicken wraps at the start of stream, but I'm gonna make some more chicken wraps.
Those suppressed fields are what the tanks are going to pull the ads into during the intermission phase. Intermission phase, the melee DPS and tanks are going to kill the ads in those circles. Remember, when you stand in those circles, they do a lot of damage. So melee don't stand in them. If a tank is in it, it's a little bit different than having you stand in them. During the intermission phase, the ranged DPS are going to focus the boss and just blow up the boss while they have that chance. That's the fights.
Could you repeat that?
Thank God.
No.
Thank.
Notes version, please.
So just real quick, what does the boss do again?
He hits hard.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom. Can you say that again?
Oh. You guys are so funny. Too long, did not read? Okay. Don't stand in circles. Don't get hit by green orbs. They will one-shot you if you do not have the buff. Don't stand in blue orb.
So, I'm walking in, picking some shit up, and running to orbs or some shit?
Okay, so as a soaking person, you are then to be the first person that gets into the center. So basically, disengage him to the center when he goes into intermission phase, so you get the buff. If any other player is standing there like a retard and you get the buff, we will heal you so you can soak, but then you're going to be on orb bitch duty, so don't do that to yourself.
Yeah. So who wants to do orb duty? No. She's like, okay, who was on orb bitch duty?
Well, if you're a ranged player, it's easier because you can
and
stand
Zek
in the range.
Is the bitch. He is the orb bitch person now. He volunteered to be the bitch.
So the 3 players, it's not just one player, it has to be all of you. Like, you can't just have one player soaking because there's going to be more than one orb, and at times they're all going to be dropping, so you're going to need to have more than one soaking player. But let's say is the first player. He's going to take mass damage when he is soaking the debuff from the boss. Once he gets it, get out of the circle. You'll know that you get it after you're healed up and you've received the buff. As soon as you have that, you're going to kind of DPS around with everybody else, but you're going to watch from the sky or the top ceiling where a green orb is falling, and you're going to want to make sure that you're standing directly under it to soak it. If you don't have the buff and you soak, you will instantly die. No, a bubble will not save you. No cooldowns will save you through it.
What? A pally bubble doesn't work?
I tried it.
That Blizzard might not like paladins as much as, you know, it shows.
I tried it. It doesn't work, trust me.
Dude, Blizzard doesn't like fucking paladins in general. Have you fucking been playing this shit with me?
Sir, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been seeing y'all's heels.
Lay
I
on
think they
hand,
like
man.
paladins pretty. Like, come on.
Was that? You need to actually move and fucking heal at the same time? Okay, well
I
this
do.
class is fucked,
Just,
that class
just
is
use your
fucked.
heal over times. Oh, wait.
I
have
don't have a
one, and
goddamn
it's
thing.
garbage.
Oh, you have one raid heal that doesn't cost 10 trillion mana? That's cool. Oh, and it's on a 20-second cooldown. Have fun with that.
Hey, chain heal costs 9 mana per cast.
9?
Or
Okay, so,
9k. 9k mana! 9k.
Tanking wise, you're not going to tank him in the center. You're going to tank him along this circle. So basically, the ground in between the circle and these stair kinds of cases, you can tank him in there and around the circle. Don't go in the middle. You don't have to hug the wall, but don't be too close to the center so retarded DPS doesn't stand in the middle and accidentally get the buff. You guys want to kill trash and do it?
Let's go.
Does the fight just start when we kill this trash? Or
Do we
is there
pull
a,
6 when we do that?
You can CC some of them. It doesn't start once we kill them, but yeah.
I love Tree Form because it turns the only spell I actually have to cast into an instant cast.
Yeah, screw you, buddy. Screw you too, Psycho.
Sorry,
I don't know why, but screw you.
So, I think
Well,
it's
see,
pretty
he's
enough
not a
then.
better class, he's just a better player, man, so that's the difference.
Don't stand in fire, guys.
Oh, I see, that makes a lot of sense. I was wondering why people call me Dumpster Baby. You never knew until now.
Oh,
Well,
that's,
my
that's
dumpster, babe.
Oh, right. Doesn't play well.
that's because the police brought her back. Or you back.
TKO in 5.
This frozen core hurts.
What
I got a new trinket, I can stand in
Like,
fire
I'm
now.
not reapplying CC to Vicious. That dude in the back left, he might need to be re-CC'd. I don't know his time.
Can we kill the fire guys? The fire guys.
Oh
should be
god,
doing
40%
this
haste with the
compared
trinket.
to everybody else.
GG.
Wow. You're like
Oh my
amazing
God,
or something.
If I can get this trinket next at some point with rolls and this boss's trinket, oh god.
I have that.
Yeah, I saw this next boss.
50 something percent haste. Oh. See, but Spirit's completely useless to me because I was zoom halfway through that last fight and I just tree form and rejuice from keeping it up. Like, the only
Yeah, I wish
class
I
that
had
doesn't
some
need
form of mana
Spirit.
regen.
Spirit is
That's why I
literally
bought the
Resto's
fucking
worst.
Dark Moon Card. Yeah, I don't need them. Unless I want to be fucking wild with it.
You're probably gonna talk the boss to death.
Like, they even made Water Shield
Probably, yeah.
nearly
10 seconds on that freezing trap for back left.
Raid damage doesn't proc Water Shield
We got a
anymore.
655 crit and haste agility cloak. And only one person can use that, so...
2.
Allow.
Oh yeah, we have hunters too. I'm retarded. I was like, oh yeah, hunters, you know, use agility.
They do that, don't they? It's a thing they do.
It's
Kill
first
the
BOE we
wizards!
got in this whole raid.
Kill the wizards!
I will take that up for off spec. Thank you.
They're trying to do wizardry. You can't let
To
them
be completely
wizard
honest, I
innate.
forgot everything she said already.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't listen
Like-
to half that shit.
Am I
I heard
really
it
More
all,
like
but I was like,
89.
okay, I gotta heal through that and that. Alright, I'm good. I just listened to
That's
what I
Literally all I
on it.
understood was don't
That
stand in this, don't stand in that, don't fucking
Exactly.
get this debuff and then try to tank the nuke to the face.
She calls us
And that was-
dumpsters enough, so, you know, I don't really care.
No. She
Wow.
called you dumb.
No, no, no.
La, 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 la.
I zone out for like 10 minutes and then ask Cygnus to explain it in 2 lines.
We're a special kind of retarded.
There's a lot
Line
of
1,
that-
be Asian. Line 2, just hit you.
Line 3, don't be black trash.
Don't be black trash kid. This might hurt you guys.
Alright, alright.
Before roll on that.
Oh, yeah, keep dropping.
Oh.
Ooh, most of them high
Okay.
roll. Alright, just for fun. Just for fun.
This wins.
Aww. Yep, Moose wins.
Oh, that crit.
So, which of you
He's
Good
laughing
want
off
to
that everyone's
soak
insulting
first?
without realizing that they
Zip
beat
said he's
this.
gonna do orbs.
Yeah, we do.
Zeko is gonna go
We
first.
absolutely mean this.
Rat
He
Moose.
can't do all of them. He can only do one.
No, I know, but he's
Have
going
them.
for
Okay.
We're completely serious.
Yeah,
Our
yeah, yeah.
insults
Yes, you
are
do
not
need more
jokes.
than one. Yeah.
Everything we're
Okay, so
saying to
Zeko
you,
will go
we
first,
do
and
mean
then
this.
Moose, and then
We're not listening when you talk.
Grim.
Nobody is.
That's better.
Kong, Rog, Breaker
What?
of Magic.
Banquet of the Pot. What is this little 90?
Hey, that's better. Oh, there's a feast. Okay, so somebody waits. Dicks.
You see, right? Exactly.
What is that hammer?
That cape actually
Kudos?
doesn't look bad, Moose.
I want that dude's weapon. Can I have that dude's weapon?
I would also like that weapon, but no,
That's
you
a
can
pretty
have
neat
that weapon.
whooping stick.
I
he's
like
got
the
there.
I like the one shoulder pad. Like that's awesome.
Well, his other
See, I
shoulder's
got that
not
in
as
my PvP
important.
set.
It's just his swinging arm.
It holds the weapon. Yeah. So-
Yeah, but the guarded one is his tugging arm. He needs that one.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Banquet of the Pot? Really?
Calm down, Interrupted. Calm down. Of
Alright,
the
so which
pot,
tank
not
is gonna
banquet of
tank
pot.
first?
That would be me.
I don't think you've been to Washington.
Yeah, lovely. We have you up like 800%, and you're still quiet.
Well, I'm sorry. I could yell if you want, but that's not.
She
I'm
hasn't
gonna
been
blame
talking anyways.
Obama.
Don't
It's
worry
not
about
your
it.
fault. Don't worry about it.
Oh god, I hate that.
All right, we have it.
Vision.
That
So
dang
what's the
Obama.
order on the Hunter shit?
Okay, everybody
I don't
knows
believe
who's
that
soaking.
Gavin was
Hunters.
I don't know the
You know
order.
what you're doing. Order is Zeke. Was it Zeke Moose Zek you said? Or Zeke Moose R?
Zeke, Moose, are.
That's too bad. It's awful.
Okay, so that's Soak. Lego. Oh,
Shit,
shit.
I'm a trash can.
Go! Go!
Go, go.
Libra!
Jank!
So spread for fire.
You can actually dispel this stuff too.
You can.
Yeah.
Suppression field. Don't
Want to buy a priest?
stack up on
I
orange.
know, mass dispel would be so
No, it wouldn't be. It'd be very.
Stack on orange if you're ranged, please. Place. Fucking place.
Hit him
dummy.
in his butt.
Suppression field. Move
Hit him
forward,
in
everybody.
his butt.
Oh, you guys
Oh.
did.
Someone killed me.
So what was the? That was kind of.
Okay.
Get out of the front.
Feel
I just soulstone.
Right.
Stack back up.
Onto the orange. On the orthogonal place.
Tall. Take
You
it.
don't want to stand in the blue debuff where you're standing.
Boink.
I'm assuming we're supposed to move way before
Fire
that.
Nah.
Yes.
Yeah, my reincarnation's down.
So basically, he's gonna target, and you move. It will drop the circle where you
The
last hit.
group or just a single person?
So he dropped
Everybody.
blue, and then we get the fuck out of here.
He's gonna
Okay.
target somebody, and you move. Everybody moves. That's why we're staying.
Pick it.
When we spread like that, we get circles in.
Why did Teak instantly die? What is it?
I had the
Wait,
magic
circle
thing and he hit me. I didn't run
Say I'm
away.
not down.
If you stand still for too long, it'll also
The
waste you.
circles fucking hurt. Won't those fall off the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you want to stay together, so that when you drop the circles, they're not
I
everywhere.
I know.
What's not baseball?
Well, we got him to 75%. I think that's a good first attempt.
So see how he's targeting him?
I guess you don't owe me a cookie.
This is the intermission phase, so the ads would be brought into the circles and tanked there.
Oh, so you take the ads into the circles, okay.
That's right. But we don't want to drop the circles in the middle of the room because our hunter has to go in next to him and soak the buff, and we don't want the tank to have to be pulling ads near that. We want to make sure the melee are away from the middle. So that's where we need to utilize the sides of the room and not the center of the circle to drop those circles.
Those are imagine
So
me
if
and
you're
Doobie just seems like
targeted
hit stuff on
by
fire.
suppressed field, you need to move all together out of that spot. So if we're
You need to
stacked,
move.
we all just move forward, or we all just move to the right. You guys just call it. But see, when you guys all stand there, you all take damage from it. Just because
Yeah,
he's
staff of
targeted
justice.
doesn't mean.
We kind of learned that.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah, I didn't really like it on my face.
Ow! Oh,
Yeah.
oh, no warning. It just.
Bob.
I didn't see when he targeted me to call it or anything. With DBM
It
or anything.
doesn't. I don't think he.
No,
really,
it does. Because I got it
It
towards.
does? Oh, okay.
My shit is trample. It says trample.
Hit stuff, avoid circles. Yep. That's
And then he
the-
runs at you, and then he blows up the world,
I
and
didn't
then it's
see
like, oh,
trample
hey,
in
thanks.
this thing. Where is his trample?
It's just when his hammer falls down on you.
So do we want to be in a
Trample's
range
not
circle
even in
around the
this.
room? Like, so the circles trek across the room?
Yeah, so like if we are following Diamond and I'm targeted, we're just gonna move as a
Yeah,
group.
trample's not
up
even in
or
this
to the
fucking
right,
thing.
so on and so forth. And then we get targeted again, we move again. And we get targeted again, we move again. So then the
Okay,
circles are
so we're
just
gonna move
falling
right, guys,
behind
then. So we'll start. All ranged and healers on the polka dot, and we'll start here.
Do we have
Targeted.
soulstones up?
I like how divided this is.
I do not
Sickness, warriors,
It's fine.
hunters,
They count as battle reses anyway, so we can just do it midway.
potato. I want to stay in there and fucking eat the fire explode. I guess I can just probably demo shot it and it'll be fine. The expel fire doesn't hit that hard.
Alright, let's down this.
61k actually, yeah, it does kind of hit a lot. We did not hit each other with
All
that.
ranged on the tree. All ranged on the tree.
Get ready
I
to
guess we'll
spread
move
for
left
five.
then. Spread for 5.
Spread.
Take it, take it.
Stack together.
Trample on.
I almost got locked out of the
That's
room.
fine. We'll just keep going this way.
What is this trample shit? Not even in the dungeon journal.
Careful, too.
Yeah,
Press
just
field
bring him
and
back to you guys.
Take it.
Okay, move. Moving right, guys. Come on.
We're rotating right now. Thought we were going left.
Okay,
Yeah.
Frost. Everyone needs to move. Use your movement.
I dropped totem.
Can we,
Okay,
like,
guys, move to the other side of the room, please.
did he not be in the process?
Polka dot.
Is that possible?
So y'all go
Take
from
it.
Ripple to Condom to Polka Dot. Which one is it?
It's me. Trample, move right.
Fire.
That stuff's
Spread
getting
for fire.
annoying.
I have 5 minutes on my res.
Gotta get me up.
Wow,
This-
priest would be pro on this fight.
Can we get battle res on Teak? Just
Press field. Don't stand in
melee,
the center.
stay off of him until Teak it.
Move right.
The fuck?
You got totem.
Take.
Move.
Out of the center of the room.
He's going in the middle.
Zeko should be.
Get out of the center of the room. Pick up the ads. Take them to a suppression field.
Oh, man.
I'm dead.
Let's just see the fight at least.
Under suppression.
Okay, I don't understand how to save Teak. I literally have no idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause like I feel like he's doing everything right. He's just fucking exploding when that magic bullshit falls off, and there's literally nothing I can do about it.
what's
Okay,
in
so
charge?
Okay.
with the arcane debuff that he's getting, if he gets close to anybody, he will explode. So he needs to run away from everybody.
Now, can I stop moving?
So
if
then
you
he
hit
needs to go
somebody
left,
with
and
it-
we went. So yeah, he just needs to go left. Then.
Yeah, because I died when I went right by somebody. Now,
Okay.
can I actually just move away from somebody and just stop and wait for it to go away?
Yes.
Like run to the edge of the
If
room or
you
something.
like, you know how there's a
If you stand
staircase.
still,
If you were
it'll
to run
still
up
kill
the
you.
like, let's say the staircase or something like that, you could run up there and away from everybody in a sense.
But
The fuck
Jeopardy
do you
said I
But
guys
if you
can't
mount
stay-
stop
that
moving.
far, you fucking laggy bastard?
Yeah,
It
it
seems like
leaves
when
a
I
thing on the ground behind you as you
Left-
run.
who's calling? 1 second.
That's the
Tom's
thing
calling.
that does a
Yeah,
shit ton of damage
yeah,
to
that's right. Did you leave like a
Yes.
fucking cloud?
Yeah, that's why I died, because I stopped running.
Oh, cool. Cause yeah, like you just went from like 80%, and then you're just like, hey, you know what, man? I decided I don't want to hang out anymore.
You know, it hits for like 1.5 million. No, it hits for like 250,000.
I've seen enough of this world. If Ferguson
Pretty
left,
much. I
I
haven't-
don't want to be here anymore.
I haven't tanked this, so if I don't tell you something,
That's cool. No, the first
Why
time
not?
I stopped running, it killed me. The second time I ran right by somebody and it killed me. So that's what I can't
yeah.
do. Okay.
Yeah, you ran by me.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, we're
exploded.
learning.
Exploded.
Exploded.
I don't like learning. This is a step up.
Intrepidity, if I die resing you, then you're paying everyone's bills.
Progression.
Yeah, don't worry
Thank you
about it.
for
I
releasing.
really
You're paying everybody's bill.
I'm back.
Speaking of that, does anyone need a repair? Is everybody good?
I'm at 64%. I could use one.
Apparently somebody's
Make sure you
stream
guys
stream
Well, I got a
is
Jinx in the back.
off.
when the option is available to you guys for rating.
Well, let me see if I refresh.
Oh,
this,
dude, that
maybe if
50
it'll do
gold?
it.
Yeah, 50 gold.
No, it's more than that. I don't think I.
Either the notifier didn't go
it's
off
50
or it
gold,
went out
Pimp.
while I like stood up
Is it?
to fucking pee or whatever.
Yeah,
That was just
which is
what
not
we're
shit.
doing is that's during
50,
the week.
50
and
gold
then
is like
he's-
one death.
Well, he's gonna increase it for raids, but that was just for like the
Be
normal
like
day-to-day
150 for
support.
You
raids,
guys-
probably.
Did somebody
Because there's no way to
use
generate
stream
gold for a guild bank now
while I was
besides
peeing?
like the dungeon
Because
shit.
it's
Like
not. It
Besides
must
the
have went
weeklies,
off
yeah.
because it's not queued up or anything.
and
I'll
selling
watch
that
it.
shit.
50 gold's
Thingamajig.
based on some number calculation we agreed upon
It's a
earlier. We'll
day-to-day.
talk about it later.
Hold on. Oh my
Overdrinks.
god, my Chrome crashed.
you know it.
Candlelight.
If needed, yes.
Alright, alright,
Chrome
alright.
because Chrome
Someday
is
when we're not
literally
ready.
dead. It's just black.
Alright. Everybody got
Why
their
is
bases in
everything
the
on my
fight?
computer crashing? Let me reload my dashboard.
Since you guys are gonna tank over there, I guess we'll move left. I thought you guys were gonna tank them in the middle. So we'll start
Well,
over
if
here
we
and move
stay,
left.
if we stay here and he tanks where he was when we drop our first suppression field and we wait for the frost orb,
Alright,
then
I
we can
don't
book
have
it to the
chat
other
because
side and stay on
everything
that
on
side.
Chrome is
Because
crashing.
then the frost orb will be over here and away from everybody. Because everyone
Okay,
needs
we'll
to
do
know
that.
the movements.
But don't forget
That is
fire.
true.
So
Yeah.
should we honestly start
Literally,
stayed out?
it's
Because fire
literally
hits before
black.
he charges.
That's what I was saying. We can stay spread out, or
back.
we can stay stacked and spread. However you guys want to do.
Every Chrome window on my computer just crashed. It went black. I have nothing.
So everyone has to remember
I
to
can't see
stack
anything.
back
Oh, there we
up
go, it's back.
for the suppressed field, so we don't have them all over the place.
I say we
Thanks
stay
for
spread
that.
out within the area
When should I hit
and
left?
call for the combine. And then we'll just everyone
better?
move it.
After the second time he goes down, I believe we lost.
Anyway,
So the second time he goes passive, like right after that?
I got everything back up.
Yeah.
So if you just call it out, it's all good.
Okay, got it.
Turn my van down even further, I guess. Try that. 18% volume on Ventrilo. Alright. Awarded trade stream that I didn't notice.
Alright,
Or when I was peeing or whatever, because I definitely would have heard it if I was at a computer.
right.
It's a bit Best way to have crit buff forever, man. You just keep a kitty here.
That's right.
No, how about everyone don't spam? That's a fucking awful
Oh
decision.
shit, I don't have crit. Hang.
I thought you said last time, just bring the noise.
Oh my god.
Ready?
It's so funny.
Shit,
I honestly
shit,
think with
shit,
3
shit,
DPS
shit,
dying,
shit,
I was
shit.
like, oh man, we're gonna wipe. And it fucking it just like, oh, nobody else is dying. All right, let's do this.
It's okay. We still had me around.
That's true.
It's okay, because you res the Pally that still had fucking 40% man.
I love that res. It's like, oh, here's half your mana back with this battle res. Like, oh,
Like, oh,
you
word,
go.
everyone else is at 4%. Shit, I should just die more often.
That's what I thought.
4K. Alright, let's pull. Everybody's ready. Go, go, go.
Reincarnation gives me 70% mana. What up, though?
70%? Word? Why don't you just
Yeah.
die? You get to 10%,
It's a
just die.
25-minute cooldown or something. It's ridiculous.
Just shush.
It's
I
red.
did.
It's like Liam.
I just cleanse myself from the fight.
Go over here and cleanse myself.
Got a priest would make this fight easy as hell.
Take it.
As long as everyone's.
If everybody
And
spread
stack.
sufficiently, it'd be
Back
amazing.
up. Oh, too late.
Combine.
Alright.
It's okay, just
Minded.
one.
Hope you guys can hear that chat. Domino's got
Why are you always at a...
I'll roar to the other side with frost.
Take it.
Trample, move.
Press.
Trample.
Move left. Move left.
Why are we moving left now? What is this?
Fucking
Because
everything
the
just
tanks have to
exploded
have
in
space
there.
to run.
Frost magic. Okay.
Run.
And
Throw down.
Rotus, run to the other side.
I'm back. Rip. I hope you guys can hear that conversation I was having with the Domino's guy. That was fucking hilarious. He played well. Rose has 1% HP.
Nice.
Stand on me.
Do I? Come on, guys. We shouldn't have to tell you to
Trample.
move every time. Like, fucking pay attention.
Take it.
I'm back.
Like, I feel half you just sit there until somebody actually says move.
The pizza run
Other
is
than just
completed.
spread. Simple mechanic.
okay, he's going in the middle. Only 100.
I got you.
No, don't kill him until
Pally,
they're actually
you-
in the puddle.
Oh.
Otherwise, it does a shit ton of radiant.
If you be Risen Hunter, he'll have it on him.
What am I supposed to do? I can't fucking get any of these fucking
They
puddles.
die
here.
really fast. You might want to just pull them all together as soon as possible.
Well, yeah.
Okay, people are just
Boom.
absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
I was
People are
fifth without
standing
being
in the
there
fucking
for first
trample, like, I don't
beginning of the
understand.
fight.
Just move.
Fire hurt. The fire
So
hurt's
there's
like
this thing
fucking
called
crazy.
DBN. I know some of you might be new to raiding, but you should probably pick it the fuck up and
Expel magic fire is painful as fuck.
Like, he has such a long cast and charge time, and then he has to swing the whole map. It's not even. I mean, yeah, you need DBM, but that
have,
shouldn't be an issue.
You have 1 minute, 1 second to actually, he's gonna face you, and you have that whole second to move, so it's quite quick.
And then
So
if you
Mammoth's
range,
right here
then
if
you
you need
have
to
the whole
repair.
hour and a half for him to run to you.
Mammoth out front.
That's
too.
There's really no excuse.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
any repair
Zeko
yet.
died in the middle. He did have the debuff, so that was great. He got it, but myself and Chief, we really have to make sure we focus healing him when he's getting that, so that we don't lose him. The rest of the healers really have to focus raid and kind of like our beacons are on the tanks, so we can focus tanks beacon and that
Green Orbs
person.
of Death are deadly.
It's a
Everything
lot
is deadly.
of healing at that time.
This is just
and
a
as you
battle
notice,
of
like,
raid
tanks
time.
are dying off, standing in those circles because they do a lot of damage. You want to get the ads, and then it's really hard for me to say, "Hey, tanks, pull the ads across the circle and don't stand in it," because I've never tanked it, so that may not be a possibility. So if you have to stand in it, that's okay. But as a melee DPS, it's not okay for you to be in it.
Yeah, I was trying to get him in there by circling it, but they just kind of circled with me, so I was trying
Normal
to figure out
people
what to
need
do.
to-
Yeah, they seem quick as fuck.
Yeah.
So they kind of just stand on you.
Yeah, second's a pretty long fucking time in raiding.
Like towards him.
The second is like an hour.
Or multi-shot him. That
Pizza,
would
come
help.
here.
Unless
Oh,
I
I need
stand
to-
on the outside and then tank that.
I need to figure out who sent this.
But they're kind
I
of
must
far
thank
out,
you.
so-
But I don't know who ordered this. No one will tell
I
me.
just mean like we have
There's a
3
secret
hunters,
to
if
everyone.
They all, just hit misdirect on you and then fucking hit barrage or even just multi-shot. That should pick up all of
Who
them.
was it?
Remember that
yeah.
the one
It
hunter that's going in, his
doesn't
focus is to get into the center.
Say on the email, it just says a viewer sent you a treat.
About getting ads to you guys, he needs to get there and he
I
needs to get
didn't.
the buff.
I'm
Because if you notice, at
pretty
the end,
sure.
there was a big splash damage and we
What
all
are you
kinda
trolls?
died. That's that green orb hitting the ground.
Ordered this while I was peeing, so I didn't know it was coming. Oh, what's up, Stabby? How you doing?
Okay.
Bet you wish you could fucking raid, but you gotta be level 100 for that! Azumo Delio, thank you!
I really
very
think,
much.
We're gonna try. Let's try it once where
You
we all
awesome
spread
human.
out instead of staying stacked because that really fucked. Like, because if somebody,
Well, Delio got, oh, during the double
We're gonna
boss?
try one more
I
spread
guess
out.
I was just so fucking turbo
That's
focused,
okay.
I didn't hear the thing go off. Like,
We're gonna stay spread out.
it's screaming children. I don't know how I wouldn't notice it.
That's kind of what seems to make more sense. But
I'm
like
doing
just
the
kind
crazy
of
fire dance. I guess maybe I wouldn't notice.
And then
And it honestly,
Skip him a Domino's because you
people
order like
can't
2 times
really
daily
read,
to stream.
like,
Lodelio,
if it's on you, then
thank
only
you very
one
much.
person's gonna get blown up.
Meet the shit out of this.
Okay. Make sure you're not standing in the middle
food.
circle though, if you're gonna spread.
Yeah. But
You guys can pre-move. If they're tanking by the stairs first, we can actually have people go over
Just
to
tank
orange
them in
right
the
now.
There's a ton of
Just
shit
take
for
them in
this
the middle so we
boss.
can spread around the room.
As long as the melee
We have a giant
get
circle.
out.
We only gotta survive like 2 or 3 cycles of his little fucking heal down thing, but...
And then I'll be in orange vicinity. We'll have
Moose setting
Chief
guild chat, this
Star
bitch needs to
vicinity
stop
and,
raiding and start teaching
left
fucking
and
history or some
like-
shit.
be in that general area.
Oh,
so
boy.
spread around.
Oh, is that right near orange? Okay, I'll move to green.
Yeah, just like so that we're in this area. You know what I mean?
I think
That way
that we
the
can't
healers
use
are-
star. Honestly, we're gonna only be able to go from green section and orange section because people that are way back here will not be able to hit the boss back here.
Yeah,
And
nothing
some
is either.
retard is gonna walk forward
It's
into the middle
the thing's
circle and
open.
drop their
Maybe it
shit
just
in
didn't go
there
off. I don't know why.
as hell. So I think that we can spread our DPS smartly in
Yeah, maybe it didn't go
the
off.
orange
Fair
section
enough.
that we don't need to go to the star back there. But
I just mean we need to
Well-
spread out like all together.
Yeah, we're gonna tank him in the middle. And then just
you can't tank him in the middle. No, you cannot tank him
sure
in
you
the middle.
can. You just need to
Because-
not have retarded melee.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. He doesn't pick instantly, he's just gonna pick the first person that's there. So if people don't move fast enough, like you can tank him on the edge of the circle and then it's fine, but if you tank him in the center and a melee gets it, then it's really pointless.
Can we take him at star then? And just do that? Have
Yeah,
the range
oh
with
yeah.
the back line? Okay, we'll do that.
I mean,
Hey, I
you
prefer
guys
this
can
better than
tank
the
him
stair.
So we gotta ramp
here,
them all.
but I'm just saying that like I bet you 10,000 gold that Amelia is gonna somehow freaking pick it up because they did move fast enough. Just think of all the people that got hit by suppressed field.
So Mez and I are going to
My
be
shoulder kinda hurts,
in
I'm not
the
sure why.
circle area.
Ow,
Pallies,
just popped
you
it a
guys
lot.
are.
Probably could hear that.
Everybody else needs to spread between them. Far enough that you can DPS, but not, so you don't get hit by fire. And try not to drop suppressive fields where the healers are going to stand. That would be great. So, spread out.
We're just, this chick's not actually in our guild, and we're just destroying her in guild chat right now.
And then, yeah, hunters just miss
Like,
the tanks when they're
everyone
at
is so over this girl, except the
It'll
guild leader,
just be easier
of
with the
course,
way we have it set
'cause
up.
I don't know why.
If you wanna maybe mark your 4 healers, then everyone will kind of know where they are, so they don't decide to stand on top of one.
Please. Can we kill boss to get loots now, please?
I'm a moon. Mostly.
be the skull.
No. I have to be ecstasy or nothing.
Are we all ready?
You just gotta be the condom, don't you, Mr. Tree Man?
That's right.
I like being that.
He's protection.
Yay.
For sure.
Let's go win games.
Did you take my diamond away? Oh my goodness.
You get to be the condom.
No.
You get to be the
Slash
condom so you hopefully never reproduce. That's the joke.
We ready?
Give me my diamond back.
Then pull when you.
Yeah. Charging range.
It's got a dance pot.
Turn him around, turn him around, turn him around. That's it.
Take it.
Got it. Take it.
Yeah. I was having to run in the middle of the room to heal people.
Yeah, the DPS are not where they were told to be, so that's...
Get away from
Go.
Taking it. Dragging it back to the
Stand this here healing rain.
Get all the ads, hunters, get all the ads to
Heal.
the tank, get all the ads.
Heal. Don't want to.
Popping.
There we go.
Some hots on.
You are now soaking green orbs when they. So you see the swirling green? That's what you'd be soaked.
Just kill that one over there.
Holy shit, we did the thing.
Taking it.
I have a shadow barrier on me.
Tires?
Yep. It's on me now. Yeah.
Get a roar. Hunter, you need to make sure you soak.
Moose, you're on it this time. We lost,
No, he can't. Only the person that has the buff can do it.
Oh, soak, I thought you meant.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good.
I'm
Yeah,
on
so
offensive
that
cooldowns.
changed. Oh, okay. Awesome. That's
Better.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't pick anything.
We really need the range DPS to stand in like around the circle on the
We
outside.
don't need to range the app with DPS to
like,
stand
between
where we tell them
center and
to!
Orange, you need to stand on the inner circle in the room.
Kill myself.
And same thing between green and stuff. Just stand on the line, like in a circle.
Yeah, we don't have magic damage at all. We have no mages.
Yeah, but
Where are the warlocks? Down here! He absorbs all magic damage.
We're gonna live that time.
That's a better attempt.
They have potato damage.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Lovely. What killed
I'm up here in god smashing range.
The first time?
Because I am legend.
You ran away from the group, you ran right
Not
on
really. But I'm decent at least.
The tank with the debuff.
I
I mean, I probably
said, I didn't run on top
away
of
from
nobody, so don't try to blame that shit on me, son.
No, the tank with the debuff.
Fucking, there we go. Safeguard somebody.
He said he had to get going.
Yeah, they warlock.
I mean, it is
Two
supposed
warlocks,
to be like
actually.
a 69 deal, and it's 10:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why we have 2 raid nights, not this one. But all right. You guys just want to call it at this, and then we'll knock out the first 4 Friday, and come back here Saturday.
Sounds good. I mean, we
let's go.
fucking crushed everything.
I got a lot
Yeah,
of
the
people,
damage
a lot of
doesn't
people
show up
whispering
at all.
that they thought this was over sooner. So.
Yeah.
You never know. We can get this far on Tuesday, man.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I'm pretty
we can push
sure we
for
could
Tuesday,
literally just crank through this on one day.
So
then
hold up.
Friday be here, and Saturday complete it.
Especially now that you
So
guys all know the
we're doing
fight
Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays now, or?
Yeah, generally.
Tuesday is going to be the main night. Friday and Saturday is going to be the additional nights.
I guess we're done.
Assuming you can make it. So the only mandatory night for guild nights is Tuesday nights. Beyond that,
Tuesday's retard
if you
night,
want
though.
gear and you want a chance for more gear, you should come Friday and Saturday nights. That's going to be the
We're
main.
doing the retard festival.
Sounds good.
Alright. Dingle
Well,
peasants.
I'll be here. I
Don't do
like
that.
loot.
Sorry, don't do that.
I like fat loot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Call me fat.
We have
Just as a heads
success.
up,
I have my
only gonna be
grumpy
able to do the
Cyclops helmet.
69 thing for the next like 2
Grumpy.
weeks.
I'm the
we
grumpy
only,
Cyclops.
We only push further because this was our only night. So.
How grumpy he is.
Okay. Well, no, I mean early. Like I can't do it after 2 weeks. I get
It's like
off
it's like
work
a
at
grumpy
7.
Big Daddy helmet with a giant fucking
So we can form it a little later.
iron
Yeah, and
like
on Saturdays, like
dog
Oni-chan,
code
my fucking
thing
DPS
around
buddy's
it.
not gonna be able to actually get home until.
You get
like,
stuck on the mushroom guy because of the fungus. Any
8 or
tips? The fungus is
Yeah, this
honestly
was,
kind of a
once again,
DPS
the raid
race.
time and everything. This was just
Like,
because we couldn't.
I
do
mean,
this
maybe
today.
your 2 days of the
And this first
flamethrower
week,
could be
so
better,
I'll look
but if
forward
you're getting to the point where like the fungus is creeping in, you don't have any space left,
I
that's
wonder
kind of
if
a
we had
soft
raided
and range,
yesterday,
really.
if we would have cleared today.
The flamethrower guys cannot push the fungus back
Like we were making
faster than
progress
it
every
grows
fucking
inward.
fight, so.
You will eventually have the entire
Yeah.
platform covered in fungus.
If
If you're getting to that
get a
point,
couple more attempts,
you need
probably
better
that.
DPS.
So that's
Which
good.
means you probably need to be using the blue mushrooms better. They give you basically heroism or bloodlust. So I would say make sure whenever you get a blue mushroom up,
Thanks for.
you're getting the boss over
thanks
there,
for
you're
doing
getting
that,
all the
fellas.
DPS over there, and you're using that like free basically
Heck yeah. It
heroism
was good.
to burn him down before the creep
Yeah.
covers the entire platform. It's
Ooh.
that's the soft image. Fungus will be everywhere. It will take over the world. It will hurt your feet. Alright, chats.
I just got an epic armor set for my follow.
I'll do this real quick. So this time, with the raid over, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Now that we have finished after the day. We got a lot further when we're not doing like the Dingletards adventure of whoever wants to come gets to come. That is Tuesdays with AKDPS rogues and whatnot. Easy peasy Tectus. Bracken Sport is pretty easy game, easy life. Well, he's a DPS race, but if you got the DPS, pretty easy game, easy life. Wins is trolly and fun. Magic Dude. I feel like this Magic Dude here we just stopped on is going to be the tard filter. Like, I feel like that's what we're going to have to start weaning the dumb tards out of the raid. Like, the people that can't figure out how to handle their mechanics. Because it kind of seems like the range is having every issue in the world not getting dunked by Kogra, or Korag, or whatever the fuck his name was. I don't know. We made progress, though. For the first week of Highmaul and only having 2 raid nights, they were only a couple hours apiece, I'm pretty okay with that. So I will see you guys Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern, back at regularly scheduled stream adventure time. Bleh. Let me go do some heroes. Good night, ladies and gents. Thank you for hanging out. We got loots! We got a beautiful necklace and a dingusy grumpy Cyclops hat. Oh, it's a great day. It's a great day to be me.